Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, guess what? We have another pardoned January 6er who's back in cuffs. Before I dive into the details, please do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button below this video. It is free for you to subscribe. Really, really appreciate it. It helps the show more than you know. So, here's the deal. Here's what's happening. 34-year-old Christopher Moynihan, who you see here on your screen, he was one of the lunatics who attacked the Capitol on January 6th of 2021. He had been sentenced to 21 months in prison. He had pleaded guilty to 5 misdemeanors, and I believe he went to trial on the felony conviction and was found guilty, which was obstructing an official proceeding. So he, like I said, got hit with a 21-month sentencing. Spent some of that time behind bars because he was one of the first people who broke through the security barriers on the east side of the Capitol. And then he was one of the people who forced their way inside. He was later seen in this photo, in fact, in the Senate chamber. He was also seen rifling through papers on a senator's desk. He was taking pictures of this stuff. He was heard saying, "Oh, there has to be something in here we can use against them." All because he fell for Donald Trump's fairy tale. All because he fell for the lie about the stolen election. Well, he hasn't wisened up. The guy still doesn't get it. He is still doing Donald Trump's dirty work. Hasn't figured out yet that Donald Trump's a liar. He might now go back to prison, and this time it's going to stick, and I'll explain why. So, evidently, Moynihan was sending text messages to someone saying that he was planning to kill Democratic Minority House Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Now, I am no fan of Hakeem Jeffries, but let's just state the obvious. This is wrong. Shouldn't be threatening to kill people, right? So apparently he was saying like, "Oh, when Jeffries comes to my area, I'm going to take him out," or something to that effect. Anyway, the person who received the text messages from Moynihan did the right thing. Luckily, they reported Moynihan. So, this person said to the authorities, "I think he's doing drugs." I don't know if that's something that he had an issue with in the past. I don't recall from his case. But anyway, Moynihan lives in New York, so the same state where Jeffries lives, where he's a representative as a U.S. congressman. So the New York State Police filed a temporary protection order against Moynihan to try to not only prevent him from purchasing guns, but have his access to guns taken away and ammunition. Well, last week, Moynihan was arrested. So he's going to make his first appearance in court tomorrow, October 23rd. If he's found guilty of this crime, he's going to spend a considerable amount of time behind bars. One of the reasons being is that the judge will absolutely take his past conduct, his January 6 crimes, into account. Also, because these are state charges, there is not a damn thing that Donald Trump can do to help him. So, just like Tina Peters is sitting in prison in Colorado and Trump can't help her, he can threaten, he can do all kinds of things to try to manipulate them into letting her go. He can't force it because these are state charges. So, oh well, womp womp and thoughts and prayers to Moynihan. All right, guys, I'll keep you posted on this one. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like this video, share it with others, subscribe if you have not. If you can donate, I really appreciate it. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.